Hi friends, it is Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, or I'm sorry, if you've been here, welcome. If you are new, we are doing another plan with me in my standard size traveler's notebook. I am pulling my weekly insert out of my Moterm standard companion cover. And this is how things ended up looking last week. You can see where like I have crossed things out that didn't happen and made changes to other things. I really do like for my week to reflect what I had going on. Um, so we are going to be planning the week. What week is it? I don't know. June 26th. And I do mostly functional with pen and mild liner if I feel like it. And then I will throw a few kind of decorative stickers in, but I don't do a lot of like kits and washi and all of that anymore. It just got to feel a little overwhelming for me personally. So I am putting down the things that I have planned for the week first, which is generally what I do. It is summer, and to be honest, we don't have a lot going on in terms of things that are like scheduled or appointments. That being said, I do have therapy every other week, so that is what I am putting on this like sticky note sticker for Wednesday, the 28th. And then we have um, our neighbors are having a party on Saturday the 1st. They have one every year the Saturday before the 4th of July or on the 4th of July if the 4th of July falls on a Saturday. Um, so I am writing that in, and those really were the only two things that I had scheduled on my monthly calendar for the week. I think I am going in to look and see if I have other things that kind of popped up, but I didn't. What I am doing is highlighting the days that I have my grandson for the week and his schedule was a little bit different. So that is one of the reasons that I wanted to make sure that I drew some attention to it with the highlighter, just so that I wouldn't be looking for him on days that I wasn't scheduled to have him. And I generally have him from like 8:15 to 4:45, but I just put 8 to 5 just in case he gets here early some days, and some days traffic is not, or some days traffic isn't cooperating with my daughter who picks him up. And then I had library books that were due on the 28th. So I wrote that in so that I would remember to take them with me when I went to therapy. Our library is like 5 minutes from my therapist's office. So I tend to just kind of drop them through we have like a drive through thing where you can drop your books off so that you don't have to go inside. And I'm trying to figure out, like, it has been really so long since I have consistently done plan with me's, that it has been a little tough getting back in the groove of things, especially like planning, putting down stickers, and talking is, a learned skill. So it may take me a little bit of practice, but I am putting another little sticky note down on Friday night. There is like a festival event that's not too far from our house. So we were planning on doing that on Friday when my husband was finished with work. And we haven't really done too much. The weather in Ohio has not been like super cooperative for like summer events. We've had a lot of rainy weather and a lot of like cooler weather that just, I don't know, it makes you just kind of want to hunker down and stay inside. And I think at this point, I'm trying to figure out like how I want to schedule the rest of the week for the things that aren't, you know, necessarily things that I have to do, but things that I want to do. I put down that pool day sticker, which I don't even remember where I got those from. They're so old, but we were supposed to have good weather on Thursday. So I wanted to spend some time outside in the yard swimming. And I also put that sticker down to remind me to tell my daughter that that's what we were going to do that day so that she could pack Leo's swim stuff in his bag when he gets dropped off. And then I am putting that little YouTube sticker down to denote my plan with me going up. And then I wanted to get a vlog up on my author channel on Thursday. And that actually did not end up happening. But, I was very optimistic at the beginning of the week. It just did not. I ran out of time and it just didn't happen. So now I am putting down these little bottles to schedule off my kind of home tasks for the day or for the week, my cleaning schedule, I should say. And I think I'm just going to put them like all the way across the bottom. I don't necessarily use this insert like in chronological order. So um, I just kind of put things where I think they fit, especially since I tend to write the times down for things that I'm doing. Last week, my husband and my son went on a camping trip and they were gone for, I think, 3 days or maybe 4 days. I can't remember. But anyway, it was like the most time that I had spent alone. But I like cleaned my house from top to bottom and it stayed immaculate for the entire time they were gone. It was fantastic. I put down that little coffee cup because I will treat myself with Starbucks after therapy, especially lately. Therapy has been really difficult for me. I'm trying to go ahead and work through some of the grief and feelings and all of that I have around my father's recent passing and kind of like family relationships. It's just a mess. And I am writing in my workouts for the week. My goal is to do at least four workouts every week. I had really been very consistent with this until probably May, late April, beginning of May. And I just was like juggling a ton of different things. Um, and my mental health wasn't that great. And even though I know that working out really helps me with my depression and whatnot, it can just be really difficult to get out of bed and get it done when you're just not feeling it. So I'm going back to actually write down exactly what I want to do on those days. So on Mondays, I'm doing the kitchen and the floors and the bathrooms, which I think I'm writing down right now. And then, yeah, we'll continue with Tuesday, and it's just kind of light housework on that day. And I have kind of, which I think it's okay to like adjust your plans and your schedule and how you schedule your week when your life changes. And my grandson is at the age where he's not taking super long naps anymore. And if I want him to have like, a 2 hour nap, he'll nap for 2.5 hours if I hold him, which I don't mind doing, but there are some days where I really need to get things done. And so um, I tend to schedule lighter things around the house or sort of less involved tasks around the house when I know he's going to be there so that if I don't get them done during the day while he's here, that's fine, but I don't have a ton of stuff to do in the evening after he leaves either. And that's been working for me, I think. But as I say that, I know that next week, the way I schedule my days is going to change because it's Camp NaNoWriMo, and I really am wanting to finish the second draft of the book that I have been working on. So I am going in to fill out my workouts for the week, and I just pull up. I have like a playlist of workouts, well, several actually, and I have them kind of broken down into like full body, upper body, legs, abs, Pilates, yoga, all of that. Because once again, if I don't tell myself ahead of time what I'm doing, then I waste too much time trying to figure it out in the morning, and um, really that procrastination is not super super helpful for me. So I think I am looking for some computers because I wanted, oh, just kidding. Um, I got another one of those sticky notes to put down, and I think I'm pulling out another sticker, but they have like those, if you have kids and you don't know about it and your kid kind of enjoys working with tools. They have these events at Home Depot. I think they're once a month maybe. And there was one that my husband wanted to take our son to on Saturday. So I put that down to remind him. I also put down that mail sticker because I needed to run to the post office on Monday. And I knew if I didn't have that sticker down, then I would probably forget because it's not something that I do very often. I actually can't remember the last time well, maybe at Christmas to buy stamps, but and then I am putting down this plant sticker somewhere, and I pulled those out of that I think it's like something down home. I don't remember what the book is from Happy Planner. If it's available, I will try to link it. It has a lot of really good icon stickers. I have actually used up most of it, but most of the stickers in there I tend to like slap down in my journal versus my planner for the week because they're kind of big. But I need to water my plants on Tuesday. Sorry, I am recording this on I'm recording the voiceover rather on July 2nd, and they have started the fireworks outside, so I apologize if that is super loud. Yeah, and I pulled like a brain dump sticker out of that same Happy Planner book, along with this little sticker that says work on goals because I wanted to have a little like goal planning session on Friday before the month started. And yeah, we're cruising through 2023. I don't know that this is going to be the greatest year for me, but I'm trying to kind of salvage the rest of it. It's been a rough start to the year. And then I am writing down film to so that I can write down the videos that I wanted to try to film that day because I didn't have my grant. I usually have on Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursday and Fridays, and since I had Tuesday um, free, I wanted to try to get some filming done on that day. And then on Wednesday, I wanted to set aside some time to take some photos for my Instagram. I'm really working at getting more consistent on both of my channels and my Instagram as well. I have two YouTube channels, this channel and an AuthorTube channel. I have two Instagram accounts. Well, I actually have three, but one I don't post on anymore because I got locked out of it. Um, Oh, one is like my regular account, and then one's like an author Instagram account. I haven't posted much on that, but I want to start to be more consistent on those. And then I got this really pretty sticker book from Michael's. I believe it's like, I don't know if it's Recollections or not, um, but it's all these really pretty florals and like, I don't love the paper. It's a little thick, but it works, especially it works in these inserts because these are the Travelers Company inserts and the paper is a little bit thicker than the paper in my Stology, which is what I use for my dailies. So I am just flipping through to try to find some deco. If I can find this online, I will link it as well. It wasn't even that expensive. I want to say it was either 7.99 or 9.99. I think I may go back and get another one because it's really pretty. Um, but yeah, I'm just throwing down a little bit of deco to kind of brighten up the page. I want to put enough down that like I like it and it makes me want to look at my weekly, but I also like to leave myself space in case I need to add anything. Although typically once the week starts, if something comes up, I will just go ahead and put it on my daily page, but I tend to um, set up my daily pages like two at a time. So I'll set up like Monday and Tuesday, but like if I'm something happens on Monday and, like somebody calls and wants to do something like on Thursday and Friday, I'll add it to my weekly because I haven't set up my daily page for Friday yet. And I think I'm just looking it over to make sure that there's nothing else that I want to add. I added those two laptops to mark off some time to dedicate to writing. And I think I have no idea what I'm going on about right now, but it's so funny when you do voiceovers and you're trying to figure out, like, what the hell was I talking about for so long? Um, no clue. I'm probably talking about how much I don't have going on that week. Oh, I think I just write it like treat yourself next to the coffee cup because I felt like there was too much space right there. Or to remind myself to be a little kinder to me, which is not something I'm great at. And I think that's pretty much the entire week. I really like this combination of functional with just like a little bit of deco so that it's not boring. But if you'd like to see more of this, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.